One of the NFL's oldest and most storied stadiums, it's time to give it another go at Green Bay's Lambeau Field. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go from Lambeau. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rim. He's got it at the 30. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, we got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
And I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for an explosive touchdown.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. On 4th down, snap to Jackson. Got his man. Watkins has it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down, here's Lamar. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's caught at the 25. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. This play goes for 36. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jackson keeping it himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch him behind the line. Working quickly here. 3rd and long from here. knocks this down to the 13-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Jackson to throw it. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Avani Conda on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 30.
From the gun, it's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Defensively.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's May to the air. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw left side to Watson. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that 1st down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
3rd and 1. Here's May. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down. Throwing again. It's May. He's got it to his running back. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So up comes May and his offense, going for 2. He's throwing for it. Escapes out to the left. And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. We've got a 15-7 ball game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Big strike here to Williams. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's May again. Quick leg complete. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
On play action, here's May. Buying some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers lead by 14. Drake made the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers lead by 15 now. On now is McManus to kick this away. Has it at the 11. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. drive begins with Henry. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Offense up to the line fast. From the 34. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Working quickly here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. From the gun, Jackson. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down from the red zone. On the move, headed right. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens trim the lead down to 9. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
All right, gonna get a 2-point try here. Brock Jackson gets his offense lined up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a 1-score game once again.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Crazy.
First down, May. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
And the Packers first down.
May. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Has this at the 6.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Launches one deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throwing from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 2nd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Lamar back to throw. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. At the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up?
Operating from the gun, here's May. Completes this one to Kraft. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. The Packers take their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hey, what's up?
May on 1st and 10. Oh, he loses the football. And the Ravens make the recovery.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Trying for the deep ball. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Flushed out of the pocket. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. We sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens bring it back to even. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
They can't stop us. Keep on. Yes, sir.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half.
The Ravens take over first and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Lamar now from the gun. That one's cut on one sideline. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. It speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a Conda on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Made a throw it. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And a small gain up to about the 32. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Going play action, May. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're going to face third down. May now from the gun. Puts some power on a deep one left. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Punt meets him at the 28.
Justice Hill on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Broke through the tackle. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hits him on the out route. There he goes on the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
May trying again here on 2nd. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
1st down throw for May. Throwing this back in the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air yet again, May. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up 4th and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Again, it's May. Throw caught by his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's May again. Taken in by Williams outright. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Their offense going to take over in much better field position as they get a bunch on that fumble return.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Takes out a one-stop. grow their lead off the turnover. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight. Eddie, what's that?
May now. He fires one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
1st down, May. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Yeah, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch, and that looked good, but you got to get both feet down, too.
Completed to his running back. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and 1. Here's May. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Ali to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They kick the running back in motion. 1st down, here's Lamar. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Ravens have the football and, more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Out of the gun, Henry. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Buys time, rolling right. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He brings it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd and 10. Here's May. He's trying another one deep. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
May now on 3rd down. He's trying to go deep again. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
And the Packers first down.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Packers first down at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Flush down out to his left. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get it back This play going under review by the officials. So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers drop the lead back to 13. Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him out.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. We're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Ravens getting closer to their 13th win of the season. No, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Running once more with Henry. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Jackson now on 3rd. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I don't know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it.
Pressure him in, and it's blocked!
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
New set of downs for him from the 46. To the air on 1st down, May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. May on 1st and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. He's at the 30. The 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Jackson throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not all the time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play. They did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Again, he's got room. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. It is caught at the 20. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the fourth. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. First down throw from May. Back to a familiar target. It's Walton. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. The point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.